Hello, Aries. Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm an intuitive tarot reader out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Welcome to my channel, The Signs of Tarot. If you are a new subscriber or somebody just visiting the channel for the first time, thank you so much. I so appreciate you stopping by and listening to these messages. Do me a favor, go down to the comment section and let me know exactly where you are watching this video from. It still amazes me how YouTube is able to get these messages worldwide, and we have people listening to our metaphysical messages across the globe. If you're an existing Signs of Tarot tribe member, thank you so much. It's because of you guys that I'm here every day reading for different zodiac signs. It is August 17th, but whenever you see this message, Aries, that's when you're meant to see this message. If you have a moment, go pop on over to Instagram at Signs of Tarot, where I take real life photography and I compare those photos to traditional tarot card reads. In addition, right now I have a super funky series going on. I'm taking album covers from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, and I'm taking the album cover art and reading it as if it's a tarot card. My last post was Van Halen's 1984, and I found 3 separate tarot cards within that album cover art, so it's kind of funky. Thank you so much for joining my channel. I must warn you, I've been cussing a lot lately, so I just got to get that disclaimer out there. I get very passionate about my reads, and just so you know, I keep it super raw and super real here. This is not a puffery tarot channel. So without further ado, Aries, I'm going to dive right on in. I start all of my readings with a Wisdom of the Trees oracle. If you hear those noises in the back, those are my dogs, Lady Madonna and Eleanor Rigby, and they are wrestling right now. We have the Black Elder. The Black Elder is definitely what they make black tea from. Super caffeinated and supercharged and super energy boosting. So I don't know if that resonates with anybody out there, Aries, but maybe it's telling me that you need an energy boost. Maybe you're lagging, maybe you're tired, maybe you're exhausted, maybe you're not putting forth 100% of an effort. Maybe it's telling me to tell you to go drink some caffeine. But the Black Elder tea is all about caffeine, all about energy, and all about being supercharged. But what's also amazing about this card as an intuitive tarot reader is that this card is my card about seeing visions, absolutely seeing visions. So whether or not you're prone to having visions or seeing something right before you wake up or seeing a picture or a movie behind your eyes when you're awake, which by the way are the clairvoyant visions I get to see. I see movies unfold while I'm awake when my eyes are shut. It's amazing. Anyway, it's telling me to tell you that the visions that are coming through to you, more so than ever, Aries, are very correct. So don't be afraid of them, because I think you're getting a bunch of downloads. Downloads come in various forms, guys. They come in dreams. They come in interpretation. They come in actual visions, the way I see behind my eyelids when I'm awake. Visions also come when you are connected to synchronicity. If you look at your watch and it says 12:34, or you're driving behind a license plate that says BBBB, or you pull into a 7-Eleven that says 7777, that's spirit stopping you with synchronicities to give you a message that you're on the right path or not on the right path. Only you can make that determination. Okay, Aries, we're going to dive right into the rest of your reading. I have shuffled these cards. I had a mishap this weekend. I own a separate company beyond my tarot card company. I own a liquor company, and I was opening up a bunch of liquor boxes, and the box cutter left my right hand and floated in the air and sliced my left thumb pretty bad. 6 stitches and a tetanus shot later. So I have shuffled your cards, but I know if you have watched me before, you know I'm a vigorous shuffler, and I just can't do it with my thumb, not for a week. So I'm going to cut the deck 5 times. Aries, let's see what's going on with you, man. Okay, okay, that's crazy. Another one of the clairs I possess, and got this clair after 50, after my mom passed away, is a sense of smell. And it comes in like a wave for about 10, 12, 15 seconds, and then it goes away. And I just got one, big time. The smell of butterscotch. So I don't know if anyone's out there eating a butterscotch piece of candy, butterscotch pudding. I don't know what else they put butterscotch in, but boy, it smells delicious. So if anyone's out there doing butterscotch, I don't know, maybe you have an animal named butterscotch, a horse or a dog or a cat. Maybe there's a special message in this reading just for you. Okay, I'm going to cut it 3 more times again. Taking the bottom of the deck, Aries. Letting go of burdens. Saying bye-bye to whatever monkey has been on your back. Now, we're going to talk about that in great detail, but that's the bottom of the deck, and that's your overall feeling. 7 of Cups. Choices. Page of Cups. 10 of Swords. 2 tens. 2 endings with new beginnings. 2 of Wands in reverse. Death card. Major transformation. Huh. 2 of Swords. So now we have the 2 of Wands in reverse and the 2 of Swords in the upright. I got to take 2 cards, and something's telling me to use my Crystal Vision deck for the last 2 cards, and that's what I'm going to do, Aries. I hope you're having a beautiful evening or morning, wherever you're watching. Okay, we're cutting it 3 times again. God, my thumb hurts. I can't believe I did that to myself. King of Pentacles. Strength. Got to take 1 more. Sorry. The Fool. Beautiful card to end any reading off with, the Fool. Beatles wrote a song about the Fool called The Fool on the Hill. Fool on the Hill is not the Fool at all. The Fool on the Hill is the one that sees the big picture. Anyway, let's dive on in. We got the 10 of Wands in the upright, next to the 7 of Cups, next to the Page of Cups, next to the 10 of Swords. Let's take that line first. Letting go of a burden. We know this card is throwing the burden of these sticks over a mountain and moving on with your life, making an ending and starting a new beginning. But let's talk about the depth of Wands. And we all know Wands in the world of tarot represent Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay, but Wands are not only letting go of burdens and letting go of a monkey on your back. Sometimes that's letting go of a relationship. Sometimes that's letting go of somebody who is not serving your purpose. Sometimes this is walking out of a job that you simply don't feel connected to or feel valued for. But what I'm getting a feeling with this 10 of Wands next to the 7 of Cups, which is choices, is that you are done being a choice in your significant other's life. And you are done, and you are ready to end this. I mean, you are really ready to end this. You may have fake ended this a few times and have gone back and tried things again and again, but you are really ready to end it. Something happened. Okay, you received a message, and this card has a lot of meanings, but you received a message or saw a message online or saw something online that made you think, I am done with this relationship for the last time, once and for all. But more than that, I think you're done with the patterns of the same mistakes you make in relationships, Aries. I got to call it real. I got to call it raw right now. I have a feeling if you connected the dots for the last 3 or 4 relationships that you've had, you will see tremendous similarities in the women or men that you have dated. Take it where you resonates. Gender is neutral in the world of tarot here. This is really coming to an aha Jesus moment of wanting to stop what has gone on in the past, on and on and on, and start something new. You see, we're not throwing over 1 or 2 sticks. We're gathering all the sticks. This is a moment of clarity, that aha moment where you wake up the next day and say, I'm going to change. I'm going to be somebody different. Maybe this is you, Aries, keeping it real. Maybe you are the womanizer or the manizer, and you had many, many choices in your last relationships, and you were playing around a lot. Well, you know what? When you're cheating, when you're lying, when you're being deceptive, again, this could be you, this could be your partner. Put it where you fit in this story. But that is fucking exhausting. It is exhausting keeping up with the lie. Where am I supposed to be? Where did I tell him I would be? Where did I tell her? What did I tell? But I promised, but what? What's the day today? I mean, you know what? That gets exhausting. So somebody is putting a rest to the multiple dating. Somebody is putting a rest to the multiple situations in your life. This can also be in the world of a job. If you're working a job and have 2 or 3 or 4 side hustles, or you're trying to make money from your hobbies, or you're trying to have multiple partnerships, you are exhausted. To me, this is the card of exhaustion, and you got this card, 2 tens, both of exhaustion, both of anxiety, both of sleepless nights, both of oppression and sadness, and not living your best life ever. And you've had it. Both of these are in your open row. Okay? I think you're putting an end to choices. Or if you have been one of the many choices of your mate, if your mate has had many choices, you're putting an end because you're not a choice. You're not an option. You are the only option. What may have kept you together with this person is you may have children. Okay, you may have a family, you may have business, you may have business ideas, you may have just started a new business with this person, but you don't care. And you know what, Aries, I'm on your side. If this is you, if you're the one who's been put through this, I wouldn't wish this feeling, this sentiment on my worst enemy. This is anxiety. This is waking up, feeling that sick pit in your stomach, like somebody broke up with you again and again and again. And you go back again and again and wake up like Groundhog Day. This is Groundhog Day, being sad in the day and being sad at the night. Come on, Aries. How long do you think you have to live on this earth? I know life is continuous. I'm a metaphysical light worker. Our soul leaves our body when we die and we move on. But the truth of the matter is, while you're here on this earth, living your day-to-day life, you better live it happy. Okay? Somebody may have had a baby or got pregnant behind your back. Or, sorry, got to keep it real, somebody may have had an entire family behind your back and you just found out. Regardless, to get the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands in the same reading, Aries, this is burdens, devastation, anxiety, and a life you don't want that you have to leave behind. But you don't leave it behind without a broken heart. Okay, this is something that started off very loving, very kind, but you see the tumultuous waters are starting to brew. Perhaps this was the red flags that you didn't see. I'm getting a feeling, Aries, if this was not you, this was your mate, they had many options. They may have had a whole other life that you didn't know about, giving to multiple people. I got to keep it real here. I'm sorry, you're going to be pissed. Wands are passion. Wands are a phallic symbol. 7 of Cups, multiple options. Who was a hooker? Who was a player in this story? Put it where it belongs. But somebody found out by seeing a message somewhere or a text, and they're laying their burdens down because they don't want to live a life of sleepless nights and anxiety. So good for you if this was you, Aries. If this was you in this thing and somebody's walking out of your life, it's time for you to make choices. Got to keep it real. 2 of Wands. Sorry, phone going off. I got to shut it. Death card. It's time for a complete total transformation. Death isn't about death. This is about a complete transformation because your ships aren't coming in and your passions aren't being met and you don't feel whole. When I get this card in the reverse, this is the card of not feeling whole. You see him holding the world in his hands, that he wants the world, wants to explore the world, wants to be a part of so much. He or she, doesn't matter, put yourself where you belong. In the reverse, your whole world is upside down right now. So, gotta tell you, gotta keep it real. Sorry about my dogs barking. They just never stop. Doesn't matter. They never stop barking. If you're walking away because you were an option, if you are walking away because you were made to feel insignificant, that you were one of many and not one of one, I'm proud of you. Because you didn't feel the world was in your hands. You didn't feel that life was happy for you. And you deserve happiness. If you did this to somebody, then understand that person's going to walk out of your life, and don't begrudge it. Allow that person who you once cared about a lot to find health and happiness, because there needs to be a complete transformation here. We got the 2 of Swords. This is making a decision blindly. Okay, and I'm kind of getting a different story read on this. Sorry about my dogs again. 2 of Swords, swords are pointing up to the ether. Man, somebody's looking for the downloads. Somebody's looking for the visions to give them guidance because they don't know what to do. Maybe either you or your person really, really fucked up and had many options. But your heart is really for the person that you're with. And now you have to make a choice to go back with truth and communication to stop the tumultuous waters. And you're afraid that person's going to say, too many sleepless nights, I'm out of here. I get a lot of fear in this reading, Aries, a tremendous amount of fear in this reading that somebody is holding back on communication. Somebody doesn't want to communicate the truth because somebody's afraid of what the outcome is going to be. Okay, at the same time, if you're on the flip side of this story and this stuff was done to you, I have to tell you, it's time for you to move forward in a happy, healthy life because you deserve the whole world. I got to put this on hold right now, and I'll be right back. Sorry, Aries. My rules, my daughter's on the Beltway, and she has to call me when she arrives. So I had to take that call. Sorry about that. diving into the last three cards that we picked from the Crystal Visions deck, we received the Strength card. So somebody is going to need strength. Also, Strength card is the sign of Leo. Leo is in the month of August mostly, even though we're heading out of Leo season now, but we're still in the month of August, so this could be right now. King of Pentacles, somebody very stable, a stable job, a stable career, or somebody new that will come into your life, whether it's a guy or girl, somebody stable that comes into your life after you make the tough choice of getting out of this relationship that either you made that person an option or that person made you an option. The bottom line is nobody should be an option in a relationship. It should be one-on-one. So if this is you doing or you receiving, Aries, it really doesn't matter. The relationship is not healthy when there are more than one-on-one, mano a mano. I mean, if there's more than two people in a relationship, it's unhealthy. Either way, you need to choose to turn this card upright because you want the world. And look what you get. You get the strength to move on. You get the King of Pentacles, guy or girl, doesn't matter, but this is somebody stable. It's the most stable king in the deck. Somebody who's got their feet on the ground, who's financially stable, who has their own home, their own job, their own career, perhaps entrepreneur. You know, they may be a parent. So there may be a blended family of parents. I see, where's my page here? This is always to me, kids. And the Fool, my favorite card in the deck. God bless Aries. Take the chance. She jumps off the cliff, not looking down, because she knows the universe is going to carry her or him to the next step in the next part of the journey. And I think that journey is somebody super stable that gives you strength. You know, I get that this has been a very, very difficult relationship. And I get that it's time for you to leave, or it's time for you to have the courage and strength. Don't be one of those people who waits till the other person leaves, because that person usually creates a madness that really forces that person to leave. That's unfair. If you don't want to be a part of the relationship that you're in right now, Aries, have the guts, the courage, respect to the person you're with to say, hey, we need to take a break. I need to explore other options. But this shit, doing this shit behind someone's back, nothing healthy can come from it. Not from you, not for the person, and vice versa. If this is happening to you, nothing good happens with sneaking behind someone's back. If you're not happy in a relationship, make the choice to get the fuck out. Got to keep it raw, got to keep it real. Because once you do, and you exercise the Fool's energy, it's my favorite card in the deck. She jumps off the cliff, not even looking down, because she knows the universe is going to take her or him to the next step. She leaves her ego behind, the house, the car, the wealth, the job. She knows she's not where she needs to be, and she is throwing up as above, so below. What I ask of you above, bring down to me below. Ask the universe for a new start. Have some dignity for yourself, and have some respect, love, care, concern for the other person. You know, we all have to live on this earth. Not everyone that comes into your life is meant forever. Sometimes people come in your life for a season. Sometimes people come into your life for a reason. Sometimes people come into your life most of the time to teach you a lesson and to teach you something valuable about yourself. But you know what? You show gratitude to someone, even if they hurt you, even if you hurt them. Show them love and respect. Get out. I want these cards. Somebody extremely new and stable, happy, healthy, financially sound, to give you the strength to start a new life. All right, Aries, that's your read. Please hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment below. Namaste.